Hey guys, it's Dutch. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at some budget haversacks that won't break your wallet, and I guarantee you'll love them in the field. Let's get to it. So like I said, today we're going to be looking at some DIY haversacks. They're going to be along the lines of traditional, but as I'm going through this, you can see where you can definitely use modern versions of what I've used to create these haversacks. They cost me nothing. It was stuff that I had around the house, literally scraps from here and scraps from there. In the world that we're living in right now, where especially when it comes to content creation on YouTube, everybody's got a product to push you. They can get expensive. When you start looking at paying $85 or more for a haversack, when you can actually make it yourself for pennies. So I'm going to draw out the camera. I'm going to bring you guys in real close, and we're going to go over just a couple of ideas, and I'm going to talk briefly about how I put them together and what materials you're going to need. Now, the first one that we're going to look at is this one right here. And this is, again, along the lines of traditional. You can't get any more traditional than using bags like these. Now, this is a bean bag. You can get the burlap oat bags if you want. If you have a old mom and pop type hardware store, they usually have these bags laying around, or a small market. Definitely worth asking if they have that, or you can go online, you can source them online. But in most cases, if you look in your local vicinity, you'll find these. Now, the actual word haversack, we've gone over this before, means literally sack of oats, and it was used all over Europe starting in the 1700s for a way to carry and secure food, first for livestock and then later for troops. And then, of course, we saw it during the Revolutionary War and during the Trade War in the Mountain Man era. Now, as you can see, it's just very simple. We've got our burlap bag, and what I've done here is I've taken an old piece of leather strap that I had, sewn that on, and then I reinforced it with some leather. A couple options of keeping your flat clothes would be an old school safety pin like this, or an old school blanket pin. Very quick, very easy, and very affordable project that you can do. More than enough space here to carry what you really should be carrying as far as a haversack kit. Now, you can go through this and wax this, a couple dollars in all natural beeswax, and you're good to go, and that will make this completely waterproof. So here's one that I'm working on that I made out of a linen shirt, and I'll show you how I cut it. Really, it consisted of 2 cuts and 2 seams. Very easy, very fast, okay? And what I like about this design that I came up with is that you end up with a stuff flap here, which we all love, right? Those stuff flaps. Again, linen, you can waterproof this if you want. You can use wax, or you can use Camp Tight if you're into that type of thing. I like to go the old natural way. So again, it was just 2 cuts and just 2 long seams. And I'm going to be adding this to it, and this came off an old pair of pants that I wear out, and this was the waistband. And so I'll be adding that for a strap. I'll show you. So basically what you want to do is you want to take, you could do this with a wool shirt, you could do it with a linen shirt, you could do it with any kind of button-up shirt, okay? If you have an old wool shirt that's worn out at the elbows and you want to make a nice wool bag, you can use wool. And what you're going to do is you're just going to button it up, and you're going to find a space here. If you want a 2 button, if you want a 3 button, and you're just going to cut right down the sides. And that's going to end up giving you this shape. So there you guys have it. 2 ideas of just absolutely very affordable. Like I said, most of you guys have these things laying around the house. Now, if you've got any questions or you would like more details that I didn't go over, please just bam it away down in the comments, and I'm really good at getting back to you. Now, after I started exposing the crap that really goes on with these channels as far as products, a lot of people were reaching out and asking, where can I get an affordable bag? Are there any DIY bags out there? And so I really sat down and I started thinking about projects that I could do with the stuff that I had on hand so that I could really show you guys some real easy ways to come up with a very traditional feel and not break the wallet, right? And that's really what it boils down to. Now, both those examples you can make waterproof if you want. You can make them bigger if you want. You can make them smaller if you want. With just some simple thread and material, especially the linen shirt or the button-up shirt, that is so quick and so easy. That's literally something you could do in the field with just a basic sewing kit. I really do appreciate everybody that comes by the channel. The channel's extremely healthy right now. One thing I do want to hit on is I have been getting some comments about the influx in shorts, and I really want to address that. Unfortunately, when it comes to YouTube, you have to kind of play by YouTube's rules, and the format that they're really pushing right now on their platform is the short format. That's what the algorithm is picking up on. That's what's getting views right now. Yes, traditional videos are still getting views, but for a very small channel like myself, for us to do traditional video making for YouTube, we would never get picked up by the algorithm. Right now, we absolutely do need the shorts. I try to keep it as minimal as possible, but at the same time, I realize as a content creator, if I want growth, I'm going to have to play along with the rules.